What's up, gaming heroes? Welcome back to another awesome World of Warcraft video. My name is Erosium, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at how I made 2 million gold in World of Warcraft. I did one of these videos not too long ago where I hit 1 million gold, and I spoke about how I did that, and I want to do it again for this 2 million gold. As always, thank you so much to my wonderful Patreons who continue to support me and get access to my super unique secret gold guides over on erosiumtv.com. That's connected up to my Patreon, so any Patreon who actually supports me gets access to a full website of World of Warcraft gold guides. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so I kind of wanted to just take you through how I made my gold, because I'm not one of those gold makers who just jumps on the latest trend and the latest trend and the latest trend. Oh, new best gold making, blah, 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 blah. No, I don't do that, right? And I'm not saying that there's anyone out there that does that. I'm not calling anyone out or any shenanigans of that sort. I'm simply saying that's just not my style of gold making. I play the game. I play a lot of World of Warcraft, right? I play a lot of World of Warcraft on a whole, and I've got a lot of different things that I like to do in World of Warcraft. I don't just purely gold farm, so these methods that I use can be used for everyone who plays World of Warcraft and not just hardcore gold farmers alone. Alright, so without further ado, let's look at the facts and figures here on the screen. So open up TSM, and we can see right here that my gold is currently sat at 2,048,000 gold. I'm going to talk about kind of how I'm making the majority of my gold. So first is first. The reason that my TSM doesn't really show what my top items of sale is mostly because a huge amount of my gold is actually just coming from doing mission tables, shadowlands mission tables, across a ton of characters. Basically, that's what I'm effectively doing. I had this little jump here because I sold a BOE that I got from a raid, because guess what? I play the game. I don't just farm. All right. And so you can just see here where sometimes, I get a bit of gold and then I sometimes invest it back into some like island expedition transmogs, get a bit more gold, invest it, get more gold, invest it, and so on and so forth. I get so much gold just from mission tables. It's unreal. The reason we got these like slight, like almost increases, they look so slight. That's all just from mission tables. All that gold just flies in from the mission tables. Past that, we do all the extra daily stuff as well. So let's just show you my mission tables on a whole. I'll show you one, and then I'll kind of show you all the characters that I do that on. So I just literally get my missions done. I try not to worry too hard about like being mega super efficient. And something that I'm really religious about doing is if my characters are running out of anima, I make sure to go and do the world boss. I go and do this world quest here as well, which both of them reward 500 anima as long as you're level renown 47. So it's really easy to get 1,500, 500 there, 500 here, and then 500 for just doing the world quest there as well. It's pretty epic. It's 1,500 anima, and I do this on all of my ults. And now I just need to remember how many level 60s I've got here that I'm actually doing this on, just so I can have a quick look for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, so I've got 14 characters, only 14 level 60s that I'm doing right now on all of their mission tables. And it's literally as easy as if I just choose a random character here. Let's just choose Aerodace here. I simply just complete my quests. I send them on so many quests, it's unreal, and I get through so much anima as a result of that. But that's completely fine, because honestly, there's always just world quests that give loads of anima. So I don't really worry too much about spending it, because ultimately I can get it back super easily. And the more you stress about spending anima, the less gold you're going to make. So really just, if you've got an opportunity to spend it where you can send one guy out to get an extra 300 gold, send that one guy out. I don't care if it's 50 anima. Spend the 50 anima. Spend it. Get that gold. Because ultimately, this gold isn't going to be around forever, is it? So just get it as quickly as possible, because that's going to lead you to eventually having 10 million and get yourself a cheeky long boy. Boom, boom. All right, I even like to do these meat missions as well. Just send one guy off. The only missions where I tend to like send a group of 5 people off is the XP missions. So just send that off here, and then let's just see if I can send 3 to complete this. Are you going to be successful? No. Look like you are. Okay, that's fine. What we'll do instead is choose the highest XP. Right here is this guy here. And what we'll do is actually clear this. and just send all 4 of these on this because that gets the highest amount of experience. And we can also get a bit of gold from that as well. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Send them all off. And then if I open up my my bags here, I can see I got a bunch of herbs, meat, cloth, and then I've got a little bit of gold extra. And anything over 2,500 automatically gets sent across to my characters. So all I do is I open up my mailbox, I click other, and I set my main character to receive the gold. So anything over 2,500 automatically gets sent, and you see my character gets left with 2,500. Then I've set up my my group, which is called materials. And this handles just general materials that I want to sell. So I just click mail selected groups, and all of my lovely materials, my bags, get sent across to the various characters that deal with selling stuff. And that's it. The character's done. I log out. I don't usually use the mailbox every day. I use it, say, the other day, every 3 days. Depends how I feel. Sometimes I'm in a rush and I just don't have time. I just like, go, go, go. I've got like a bunch of IRL work to do. Past that, the next thing we do, I'll show you. My next step that I do to make a bunch of gold is log on to my my auction character, which is my priest. And my priest deals with all selling of BOEs, pets, and transmogs. I don't sell a lot of transmogs. I don't like the transmog market very much. Not because it doesn't work. It works amazing. But I don't personally like to have to sit at the auction house all day to do like cancel scans and posting. It used to be okay, but when Blizzard added in that, like, you know, that slowdown where like once you've done like a 150 items or something like that, it starts to slow you down. I really don't like that. I really hate it. I really don't like that you get slowed down so much. So I find the more transmogs you get, the more difficult it is to spend your time playing the game rather than posting blooming items on the auction house, which no one wants to do at all. Okay, now I've got the items posted on the auction house. These are just typical items that I deal with on a daily basis. A lot of island expedition transmogs. Not just weapons, but mostly armor, because armor tends to be the best. I'm going to quickly show you what I look for when I'm doing this. So I'm going to talk about it whilst I'm scanning, okay? So I'm going to turn off the BOEs. I'm only going to scan for my island transmogs. My strings on TSM cover all island expedition transmogs possible. I've done this. I've gone through and I found every single transmog possible to get from the island expeditions. I put them all into one TSM group and I put it on my Patreon. So anyone that supports me on Patreon gets access to my full TSM transmog string, strings for island expeditions. This is on my guide, erosiumtv.com, and you know, if you're a patron, you can access it there. But basically, all I do is I do a scan, and I let the scan go through, and I'll explain how we're going to make gold in just a sec. Scan does take a little while because it is, you know, 193 different armor pieces that it is looking for on the auction house. Okie dokie, so it's really easy. What we're doing here is we literally just look at things that are worth quite a lot of gold, and we look at the competition that we've got, and we look at the two things. This is 500 gold. It's worth around 9,800 gold. They sell really quickly. So I'm more than happy to go in on this sale because there's so little competition. There's 3 of them there. Any more than 3 is too much in my opinion. But 3 there and they're worth 9,800 each. Let's go ahead and buy that. There's less people farming it now, so we can go ahead and do that. Twilight Dragon's boots. These look really good, but I can see there's a bit of competition here. And you're going to be probably in a bid war with that. I don't really want that. There's too many posts there. I'm not interested in that buy right there. It definitely has potential, but it's not something that I'm really willing to look at right now. If there was only 2 war boots, I would have considered it. But what I really look for when I'm just scanning through is any without an arrow. If it's got no arrow, it means it's got no competition, which means that it's got a potential reset value. So this Miststalker's hood, it's unfortunately one of those transmogs from Iron Expeditions is a bit ugly, and you don't really sell very much. So I could buy this because it's got no competition, but then the issue is no one's going to buy it because it looks ugly as sin, doesn't it? Past that, we got this girdle here, which is 1,000 gold. You can reset to 7,500 gold, and you've got no one in competition. Yes, it is above the price that you typically would want to buy it, but because you've got no competition, it's going to be reset to 7,500. It's a winner, winner, chicken dinner. Of course we're going to buy it. Of course we are. There's no competition. We're looking down now. Blood Wake braces. The reason you want to consider braces, just so you guys know, is that braces are actually still part of a transmog set. A lot of time people are buying these transmog sets on a whole, and they want every part of the set to get the full set. So it's worth buying them. Now this here, that is a really good price, actually. It's not an amazing price, but it's an okay price, and there's only one of them on the auction house. So you potentially could buy that for 21,000 gold and repost it on the auction house for 48,000 gold, which is a pretty good, like, you know, doubling your money. But again, it's investing that gold into it. You got to be willing to take that risk, and what you really want to be looking for all the time is not these really like little deals that are going to make you a couple hundred gold, maybe 1,000 gold, you know, but you're going to end up with a ton of stock that you aren't able to shift. That is the worst feeling ever, is having bags filled with stock that you can't get rid of. You don't want to be in that situation. Let's look at these geocrack helms. Too much competition. Look at that, 4 times those. No thank you. How about these belts? See, I went in on these belts in the past, and now I've got other people in competition with me, and I'm struggling to sell them. I've learned my lessons. You don't want to be buying into items that have like a huge amount of competition, because all you end up doing is getting to basically a clear out war where you got to keep clearing them out, and then someone else gets involved, and someone else gets involved, and it gets to be a bit sticky in the end. These Twilight Dragon pauldrons actually are very good. This is a very good buy here. Buying these two gets they get reset to 7,500. I think I've got some pauldrons already. I do, which means that I've actually got 2 in bags. It's no good. There's too much on the market, and I've got too many already. I can't afford to just be wasting gold like that. But I can afford it, but I don't want to. It's just not worth just wasting your gold for the point of it, you know? You're better off saving yourself for a better opportunity to buy something. Ooh, Tomb Keepers. I've been itching to get this transmog for my own character. I'm going to buy this just because I want it for my own character. Great, so that like 3,000 gold we spent is potentially going to turn into like 38k. Probably 42, actually. 42, yeah. It's much better. So that's going to be some good gold we're making from that. Really good gold. We've already sold a bunch of stuff there. Look at that, straight away, bunch of stuff being sold, no messing about. So that is something that we do on this character. We just typically check the Island Expedition transmogs. You can check armor, and you can check weapons. You can check either. It's entirely up to you. Now, past that, something else that this character does is jewelry crafting. We look at the mounts that we can sell, which is the Jade Panthers, which you can basically learn these from Pandaria. You also got the Jeweled Onyx Panther, and you're looking at about 3,700 to 5k profit per. Now, I personally don't craft these unless I'm getting a minimum, unless I am getting a minimum of 5,000 gold per panther. For me, it's not worth the effort of investing so much gold into it. Each of these panthers alone cost around 20 to 22,000 gold just to craft, because you see each of these panthers requires an Orb of Mystery, which costs 20,000 gold from a vendor, and then you need the other stuff as well, which sets you back usually about 3,000 gold, which is an absolute nightmare. So you end up, you know, you're going to invest nearly 200k just to get all of this, all these panthers made, so that you can make what, 3,000 gold? It's okay, but it's kind of like not worth it. So I like to wait till 5,000 gold and then start making those. This character here is my tailor, and this character does all my tailoring and enchanting. Just everything on my account that needs to be tailored or enchanted, this character does it. Now, I've got a rule with this character. I don't like to spend all my time, as I say, doing restocks. I am a gold maker, but my bread and butter is playing the game at the end of the day. I want to play the game, and my mission tables alone takes around 30 to 45 minutes just to log into each character and get all my mission tables done and get like any anima quests done that need to be like restocked on anima. It does take a little while, like 30 to 45 minutes, depending on like how much anima each character's got. So I try to only restock this character, I'd say once every 2 days. Just because sometimes, you know, you only sell a few things, and if you have to do a full restock, it just gets a bit annoying. So I do posts every single day, twice a day. First thing in the morning, and then last thing at night. Basically, I get quite a lot of sales from doing just that. And then any time I get over basically 2,500 gold, it gets sent over to Erosium. Erosium deals with that gold. That way, you can't spend it if you don't have it. right? So if it's on my main character, I know my main's only ever going to buy consumables for raid. Apart from that, nothing really ever gets bought because we're saving it for one day getting ourselves a long boy. Now, the TSM strings that I use here are obviously on my Patreon, so if anyone does want to access those, they're also on my website. They're on the lower tier as well, so it's quite easy to access those. It's as simple as just clicking restock, and then I restock basically anything I need to do to basically get all the materials that I need. It's really easy to do. It doesn't take a lot of effort. I literally click restock, I click gathering, and I select the professions error farm, and I'm just going to turn cooking off there. Open task list, and it's as easy as literally just going to the auction house and doing whatever it tells me to. So if it wants me to buy a bunch of materials, it'll automatically scan in all the materials I need, and then I just go through and buy anything I need. It's as easy as that. And then I craft it, and then I post it on the auction house. It's done. Usually takes about 15 minutes, to be honest, with tailoring and enchanting. Now, if you don't know already, I actually stream here on the channel every Monday and Friday on YouTube. And on those streams, oftentimes we actually do farms together. One of the ways that I make quite a lot of gold is actually doing mount farms. So I really, really enjoy doing the mount farms, because when you get one, you feel really epic. You feel really good, and you feel like you've enjoyed playing the game. It's not just been a mindless farm where you stand still and you do nothing. I hate those farms. They're the ones that really make me just want to quit World of Warcraft, if I'm honest. So they're the ones I avoid altogether. I tend to stick to doing farms that really keep me actively engaged, to keep, like, maybe ones that I can run around, and ones where I'm going to get like a super rare drop. Those are ones that keep me really actively engaged in the game, because they're just fun to do, right? They're really, really fun to do. When you get a Golden Mains Reigns, you know you're going to get 300k at least. 300 to 500k just for one mount. That's epic. Get a Dune Scavenger, another 380 to 600k just for one mount. It's so satisfying when you get those mounts. Do that. So that's why we aim on stream to do that. Sometimes I level characters on stream as well, and you get a bit of gold from just picking up herbs and ore along the way, which often gets sold on my realm as well. One more way that I make a load of gold here on my realm is simply just doing your coolings on all of your characters. Coolings are surprisingly profitable. So you can make around 1,500 to 5,000 gold from your coolings, right? You can make it all the way up to 6,000 gold, depending how you know, lucky you are with your drops. But these coolings are so good. And not only that, you're getting reputation. When you get reputation with all of the various different factions of and covenants of Shadowlands, when you've hit Exalted and you've gone all the way to the max of Exalted, they'll give you basically a quest that automatically hands in, and you get like 3,500 gold just for doing that. It's so easy to do, and it's super worth doing. You also get this passively from just doing, you know, your mission tables, which offer you reputation as well. So it's a winner-winner chicken dinner. Now, one of the last ones I've got here that has made me an absolute load of gold this month, and I would actually say it's probably made me the most gold of all of the things that I do on this game, is actually just turning pets into gold. That's it. It sounds like a really crazy thing, and I saved this one till last for a good reason. It's my best one, and effectively, I wanted to say it for those who watch the videos all the way through. You know, if you watch the videos all the way through, I feel like you deserve the extra love for doing that. It really helps me. It really helps me when you hit the like button as well, which I'm sure you did as well, right? Right? But effectively, what I do is whenever I do my mission tables, I always prioritize doing the pet missions first, all right? The pet missions first, because these pet missions will give me pet charms. These pet charms, then I take them, these pet charms get automatically transferred to one character, which is Erosium right here, and I then go over to BFA, and I go over to Coltiris, and then I go to Storm Song Valley. We fly over to Millstone Hamlet. And at Millstone Hamlet, I can actually transfer my polished pet charms into pets. I've made a video about this in the past. So, I mean, you guys probably aren't too surprised about this. But I tell you what, guys, pets, I can't believe this. I'm saying this, but are actually probably one of my best gold makers. They really are. all these pets that I buy using these pet charms are turning over banging profit. I buy these abyssal eels. They sell for 7,000 gold to 8,000 gold each. Sometimes they drop to like 5k. I don't care. It's easy gold. It's so easy. Okay, now we've hit the Millstone Hamlet. As easy as running into this building here and speaking to Madeline Netley, who you can buy basically the pets from. For some reason, do not explain it to me. I don't know and I don't care. This abyssal eel is worth a banging profit, and they're only worth 75 polished pet charms. I don't know how many I could buy. 18. Do the quick math on that. Quick math, bro. 7,000. Say an average of 7,000. It's between 7,000 and 8,000. Times 18. 126,000 gold. Just from switching polished pet charms into pets. That's crazy, right? So I'm going to go ahead and buy 5 of those. I buy... Oh, I don't need that toy. I'm going to buy 5 of these butterflies because they sell. I'm going to buy 5 of these starless hatchlings. Oh, I can't buy 5 of those. Yeah, these are good. How many we got left? There you go. And then these guys all basically just get sent over to my main. I learn them. Bitters. These guys sell amazing as well. Really sell amazing, these guys. Look, 6,200 gold for those. It's just keeping them stocked alone is so worth it. And every new character gets to level 60. I've got more of these pet charms coming in, and they just do not stop. I just keep the pet charms flowing in constantly. I thought it was someone behind me then. I thought I heard someone behind me. It scared the crap out of me. Scritches. 334 gold is not worth anything at all there. Charles Catchling. Doom. Another 6,000 gold. Sandstinger Wasp. Page. Beautiful. Is that all of them? That is. Great. Now I simply open up my mailbox. I didn't need to because the mailbox it's right here. And then I simply click mail to selected groups. And all these basically get sent over to my character, which will go ahead and post those to the auction house. Easy peasy, double lemon, extra squeezy. Alright guys, so there you have it. That is how I made 2 million gold so far. I'm really excited to work towards my 3 million gold next. And I will make sure to keep you updated with that. Please make sure to click the like button and share this video with a friend. World of Warcraft is a brilliant game, and there's no point just focusing on one thing that you like to do initially and then later on you start to hate to do. What I like to say to everyone is, do what you like to do most in the game. Play the game. And, you know, if that means you play just gold making, you do your gold making. That's great. But don't forget to explore the other areas of the game, because you don't know what you like until you try it. You know, I used to love PvP. Now I don't do any PvP. You know, I used to love just doing gold farming. Now I do a bit of gold farming, but I also do a bit of raiding. I do a bit of Mystic Plus. I do a bit of leveling. I do a bit of battlegrounds. It's a little bit of everything, really, and that's what really keeps the perspective going with enjoying the game. Gold making is great, but it's great in moderation, as with everything. I really hope you enjoy this video and you kind of picked up the principles of what I'm putting down in terms of gold making. Thanks for watching. This is Erosium out, and be sure to check out my Patreon. Good night.